Recording 10.5. 1.
Colin, this TV series you've made, it's all about singing, isn't it?
Yes, we wanted to show how wonderful singing with other people is and how much fun it is. In fact, singing in the UK is second only to sport in the number of people involved in it. Someone's estimated that there are over 25,000 choirs and 500,000 singers in this country. That shouldn't really be a surprise. It is, after all, a free and immediate way to get across what you're feeling. It improves your fitness, it increases lung capacity, and gives you better posture. And nothing beats the sheer joy you get from singing with a group of friends.
And for the programme, you trained a group of novice singers to sing in a choir.
Right. We called ourselves Abacus, and the series follows the choir's progress from the auditions, through rehearsals, up to our performance in the competition Champion Choir.
And how did you do?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but we did very well. The singers' timing improved hugely, as did their confidence. But what's given me the most pleasure is the fact that many of them say that singing is a necessary part of their lives now. You know, I've always worked with professional musicians, and these people aren't. They've got jobs and busy lives outside singing, so working with them in the choir was a great experience for me.
Can everybody sing?
Yes, we can all sing in that we've all got the physical equipment to do it. As children, we do it naturally, but we can't seem to keep that up. You know, singing with the same freedom and lack of embarrassment. The other day, for example, I asked this 30-year-old guy to sing a line from his favourite song, and like most people, he tried to sing it in the style of the artist who'd recorded it. When I eventually got him to sing something in his own real voice, he clearly felt as if he'd revealed a side of himself that was meant to be private. But that's what you have to do, and it's scary.
So what is it about singing in a choir that's so good?
I guess if you asked most choral singers, they'd say you can hide better in a group. It's not the end of the world if you sing a wrong note, as the collective sound will probably drown it. When you're in a choir, you get to sing lots of different kinds of music. Some of it may not be to your own personal taste, but somehow, when you're doing it in a group, it doesn't seem to matter as much. The job of singing takes over.
And what about you? Do you have any plans for future choirs?
Yes, I want to form a choir of teenagers. Now, with them, I know I won't be able to get away with the methods I've adopted with Abacus. People tell me they won't listen to me, but I'm confident we'll be able to work together. What the end result will be is anyone's guess, but it'll be exciting.
2. Speaker 1.
To be honest, I haven't worked out how I feel yet and what might happen. A new career, perhaps. I only sent it in because Dave made me. It was one of a series I'd taken of water on our holiday last year, and it was quite an unusual interpretation, according to the judges. Dave thinks my success is all down to him. Maybe there wasn't much competition. Who knows?
Speaker 2.
I only took it up so I could play something with my kids. They'd learned it at school, but I had to start from scratch, and it's not easy. At first, it took me ages to remember the rules about how each piece can move, and I was very hesitant, which must have annoyed everyone. So I think it's quite a triumph to win a prize at my age. I beat loads of younger people. My kids can't believe it.
Speaker 3.
I was stuck for what to do for my end-of-year project at college. Then I happened to see a photo in a magazine of a woman wearing an interesting dress, and I thought I could use that and add my own touches to it. I've never told anyone that that's what I did. It's not something you boast about, especially after it won a prize and was seen by everyone in college. As a result of winning, my future is looking full of promise.
Speaker 4.
I was reading a magazine in the garden one day and came across the competition. I'd had some things swirling about in my head for ages, so I just put it all down and sent it off. I'd no idea whether it was any good or not, so imagine how I felt when I saw it printed in a magazine a few months later. Nobody had told me I'd won. So I rang them up and asked them to send me any comments from the judges, because I thought it would be useful to know what they thought.